Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports two separate water-related incidents over the weekend in Canada. In Ontario, a 24-year-old man from Brampton died after his canoe capsized on Saturday afternoon. Emergency services, including OPP, paramedics, and the Red Eau Lakes Fire Department, responded to the marine distress call. The man was found and taken to hospital but was later pronounced dead. Police noted he was not wearing a personal flotation device, and a post-mortem examination will be conducted. Concurrently, in British Columbia, two individuals are missing after reportedly falling off their paddleboards at Browning Lake in Marin Provincial Park near Squamish on Saturday. RCMP, assisted by Air Services, Squamish Search and Rescue, Fire Rescue, and park rangers, are actively searching for them. The park has been closed to facilitate the investigation. As summer approaches, officials are urging the public to take necessary safety precautions on the water, citing that drowning is a significant risk, particularly during summer months, and often involves males, being alone, weak swimming skills, and alcohol consumption. CTV News reports that Toronto police are currently searching for a suspect following a shooting incident in the Fort York area. Emergency services responded to reports of a gunshot at approximately 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, where they found a man in his 20s with a gunshot wound. The victim sustained non-life-threatening injuries and was transported to hospital. Authorities believe the incident occurred outdoors and was a targeted attack. The suspect was reportedly seen fleeing the scene in a red-colored SUV. The investigation is in its early stages, and the Toronto Police Service is urging anyone with information to contact them at 446-808-1400. The Canadian press reports that Kerry Lynne-Findlay has secured the leadership of the BC Conservative Party. According to political analyst David Black of Royal Roads University, her victory confirms the party's definitive turn towards populism, largely because Findlay embodies an authentic champion of this movement. Black notes that Findlay's populist credentials were built during her service under former Conservative Prime Minister Stephen Harper and current federal Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre. Her acceptance speech, he observed, not only included traditional right-of-center themes like public safety and support for small businesses, but also contained populist coding that portrays Eastern and global elites as impediments to British Columbia's progress. Black anticipates that under Findlay, the Conservatives will evolve into a more ideological party than past right-of-center parties in BC. However, he also highlights the significant task she faces in uniting the party's moderate and social-cultural conservative populist factions, a division sharply illuminated by the recent leadership race. CTV News reports that Kerry Lynne-Findlay has won the BC Conservative leadership race, largely due to her portrayal as an authentic champion of populism within the broader conservative movement. According to David Black, a political theory professor at Royal Roads University, Findlay's victory over opponent Caroline Elliott underscores the party's clear shift towards a populist stance. Black notes that Findlay's populist credentials were well established during her service under former Prime Minister Stephen Harper and current federal Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, meaning she didn't need to perform populism like her rival. Her acceptance speech highlighted traditional right-of-center issues such as public safety and individual effort, alongside populist coding, criticizing Eastern and global elites for holding British Columbia back. Black suggests that under Findlay's leadership, the Conservatives will become a more ideological party, driven by a promise of fundamental change. However, Findlay faces the crucial task of uniting the party's moderate and populist factions, a division made evident by Elliott's close challenge. A United Airlines flight en route from Newark Liberty International Airport to Palma de Mallorca, Spain, was forced to turn back on Saturday due to a suspected security threat. The incident occurred after a passenger's Bluetooth device was found to be named with a threatening four-letter word, which aviation news outlet Airlines later identified as bomb. The Boeing 767, carrying 190 passengers and 12 crew members, departed around 6 p.m. local time but reversed course after approximately 3 hours in the air. Upon consultation with the airline's operations center, the crew decided to return to Newark, landing safely at 8:50 p.m. Passengers were evacuated with only their passports and mobile phones, then underwent re-screening by the Transportation Security Administration and U.S. Customs and Border Protection before boarding a replacement aircraft. This event, reported by Xinhuanet, marks the latest in a series of security-related incidents involving United Airlines flights this month. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.